Yeah, after the lockdown, in 2 days, we realized that essential commodities work needs to be continued. So we started seeking permissions at collector office and also commissioner office, because we realized that the charge was given to the police in such situations. We got numbers after 2 days. After 2 days, after we went there, we got certain vehicles with the numbers which got approved. Only those vehicles are operational right now, and they with the names of people working in manufacturing line, and what product being manufactured is clearly explained to them in their forms. And then some of the lines for manufacturing have got allowed to start the manufacturing process. We are trying to follow uh, social distancing, as we have minimal number, not more than 25 people working in units where the general strength is more than 150 or 200. So we are able to manage social distancing, and we have got the temperature guns at the entrance, so we check the temperatures. We are utilizing sodium hypochlorite solution 3 ppm to sanitize um, factory premises, as well as the contact points where labor movements are there. And also we are utilizing to sanitize hands. Of course, facial masks and other things are compulsory. Yesterday, a very nice film which was seen manufacturing uh, of multiple multinationals, and how they are also looking at manufacturing and maintain the hygiene conditions. We are trying to constantly, and the work is going on upgrading the quality systems, which is an ongoing role. Now, out of Maharashtra, plants by now have got permissions also, but cautiously we have decided to keep some plants closed wherever the essential commodities are not manufactured. Some plants are open where only critical items, like in our case, mirchi, haldi, dhania, such items are required. Those plants are going on at our end. So I am introducing to everyone my very dear respected friend Subodh Jindal ji, Chairman All India Food Processors Association, joining us here from
Thank
Delhi.
you.
I am glad, sir, you are part of this conversation, so we could learn and understand more about the things happening at ministry level, as you are in touch with all the required ministries every day. So I just mute myself and request you to share your views on COVID-19 pandemic and food industry related aspects.
Thank you, Anand Chodia ji. I am sure every food industry member is very much worried as to what will be the shape of things to come. And in this hour of crisis, there is a lot of responsibility also on each one of us. The Ministry of Food Processing Industry is taking a lot of initiative to resolve the difficulties, and we are in constant touch with them. They are also organizing time to time video conferences on Zoom, and there is one conference today also at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Now, as far the issues are concerned, we have different types of issues at hand which are being evaluated and resolved for the last about almost 2 weeks now. The first type of issues are the operational issues relating to working of the units, the workers passes for them, and transportation issues. These issues have been by and large been, conveyed to the district authorities, because the local authorities, which include the collectorate or the district magistrate and at the police SHO level, they have to give the permissions. So the instructions have gone from the Home Ministry to the chief secretaries of each state and through them to the districts. There are issues at certain places because some ground level authorities have objected or stopped some things. For example, we learned that if you want to fill in cooking oil, you need jars. But the police said that this lot of jars consignment or the jars unit cannot work. It is not an essential item. Like that, supply chain issues were there as to how the whole sequence of the material requirement, raw material and packaging material can be served. So this was informed to the Food Processing Ministry and they got the instructions issued. Now in this matter, I will say if any unit has got such ground level issues with the movement and transportation or operations, please give a feedback immediately. AIFPA has also a helpline email, which is aifpacovid@gmail.com. Am I audio? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So you can all use this email ID because AFPA is interacting regularly with the ministry and we put up these difficulties of different units from different points of the country and the ministry takes care of them. I must commend the initiative taken by the Honorable Minister of Food Processing Industries and the entire ministry to look into these problems, almost 7 days a week kind they are working. The next type of problem is that the units will need finances to tie up this period to pay to the workers and for procuring the raw materials, because the supply cycle and revenue cycle will take time. There, we are requesting the government to give certain financial package to the industry. Now here also suggestions are very important from the units who are the actual working, people as to what kind of liquidity is required. Do we require, we have to make some, method or criteria for that. How much liquidity a unit need? Does it need worth 1 month's, production or operation, or, and how it should be channelized through certain banks or through SIDBI or through certain bodies? That is the important question and probably that will be discussed today. Okay. And the next level of issues will be as to if some people want to make exports, then how to coordinate it at the customs and their containers or trucks to go through different states to reach the port. So they should get a continued permission for that and coordinated at the port so that there is no wharfage or damage on them. So these are the kind of basic issues the government is trying to address. Please now tell me how you would like to, take it up. Thank you.
So
Hello. Yeah, I have one doubt.
Yes,
we are into packaging tea. We blend and pack tea at our unit. Plus, we make some namkeen. Our local officers, local plant officers, is saying that since these are not essential goods, we can't give you permission. Is this correct, sir?
No, you see, now this is what I said. This issue occurred at many places. because packaging and raw materials were stopped by the field authorities at many places. Then the central government home ministry issued a circular that all food without what is essential and what is not essential will be allowed. Secondly, all packaging materials and inputs required to run the factory will also be allowed to be produced and to be transported. We can send you copies of those notifications. You can show those to the concerned, checking authorities, and then can explain them that the central government has allowed these, and therefore packaging is also an essential item. Thank you.
Anandji, you want to say something on this? Because this
Yeah.
namkeen and the tea blending, they are saying these are not essential, so we are not giving permission.
No, I think that if there is a list which is accessible to Jindal sir, can you share that list to us, which ministry has themselves said these are essential items?
Anandji, I will add here that if you immediately send us an email message, you have my email ID.
Please,
We will
yes.
put it up in today's video conference with the government, and we will share your mail also with the Honorable Minister in the dissemination. So please put your exact specific problem, the location, and if possible, the particular DM or SDM or police level where the problem has occurred.
Okay. I think we will do it.
Yeah, we'll immediately take care of it.
Yes, I will take the details from Rajesh ji, and I will email.
Yeah, please.
I
Yeah,
had some
do that.
questions also, which are related to labor payments. Will there be any policy which will be created specially for this situation?
I will tell you
Or any
that
support system?
earlier government had, the government had issued a blanket instruction that all wages should be paid to the workers, even if they are not able to come or work. Later on, in the last video conference, it was found that lot of labor is not coming to the factories even when they are being called to come, because they think that in any case they will get the salary, so what is the use of going and working, right? So the ministry is thinking to send a notification, send a recommendation to the government that if the unit calls the workers, then they do not come, then they are not entitled to salary. If they come to work, they will be entitled. And if the unit needs the workers, the production has to go on, and they call them, then it is their duty to come. Otherwise, they lose the salary. That is one thing which is being considered. What action will be taken, I cannot say it just now. Second is that the finance ministry is being requested that there should be some provision in the financial package to pay the salaries of the unit for 1 month at least till the working starts. So both of these suggestions you can also mail so that we can put it up as being the inputs from different parts of the country, and that will carry more weightage.
Okay, can you share the email ID one more time, Subodhji?
Yeah, you can just note down AIFPA
SBA.
and then AIFPA COVID, okay, @ gmail.com, and you can take my email ID
Yeah.
SJINDAL SJINDAL 1224 at gmail.com. Okay, because whatever comes from different industry locations or units or any processing clusters, the ministry takes it very seriously, and it uh, evidences to them that the field grassroots operations are being held.
Correct.
So do that. Okay. And I must assure you that it is not just the officials of the ministry. Every video conference, the Honorable Minister sits herself and interacts with the members on the video conference, listens to all the issues that we bring forth, and instructs the officials to take action.
Okay.
I have one question, Subodh ji.
Ji.
Hello.
Anji,
Hello.
please.
Yeah,
please come.
As you mentioned that the the government has given the permission to all the raw material and packaging material suppliers to run the food industry. Okay. Till those industries has to take the permission from local authorities to run the business, to run their industries.
Yeah, you see, this is a separate question. Whether the government thinks that a certain sector of the industry should be allowed or not. Okay, that is one. Second is the local authorities who are manning the situation in a particular region or in a particular place, which are the district authorities and police authorities. It will be finally with their permission only. Whatever passes they will are required, whatever operational sanction is required, it will be by them only. And they will do it on the basis of the policy which the central government makes. And that policy goes through the chief secretary of the state. There were occasions where interpretation of the central government instructions while going through the chief secretary's office to the district magistrate got a little misinterpreted. So that can also be the case. So we have to report back to the ministry and then seek corrective action.
So I agree to this because in Satara, the way permissions are granted is the collector, sir, is individually looking into each and every company and what they are manufacturing, and collector personally is signing the approvals of everyone. In different areas, there are local police stations are also involved. For example, we have one facility at Yavat, which is in Down. So the Gram Panchayat had to play a larger role with the local police station to grant the approval. So with some different areas, some different models are working, and we will, all of us industry need to see what really is happening in their particular area.
Yeah, that seems to be right. There can be variations. And you see, let's look at the ultimate purpose. Ultimate purpose is that the essentials are in the market and the consumers are not, starved for any item. Okay, particularly we are talking about food now. So it is our responsibility as industry that we conduct it well and we help the authorities to smoothen it out. If any unit has got a permission, but another unit is still trying, maybe one can help the other person to reach the right place to do it. Okay. Secondly, the government is again and again saying that please work with full safety and precautionary methods. And if you think that certain members of your workforce are not essential or some product you need not manufacture, you take your decision so that there is not kind of a crowding effect in manufacturing. Okay, so that also becomes a part of our responsibility, the industry's responsibility. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope the units work and produce carefully, and we will have to, every unit will have to make sure, and the senior management will have to be involved directly so that workers are safe, they are healthy, they maintain sanitation, social distances, and whatever hygiene and cleanliness is required in the unit or in the surrounding is maintained. It will be better that if each management of each unit takes a picture or a videography of its own unit and surroundings, and maybe work upon to improve it. You can share with each other and improve it so that the government is also assured that the industry is taking sufficient precautions. At the end of the day, the purpose is to stop the spread of the virus.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Sir,
Please
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
This is Anand here. I just wanted to know, can there be one master approval for food industry which can be sent by ministry that becomes an ultimate sort of a permission for starting operations?
You see, this is also being tried. Some people listed the names of some units in the country, say 50 names. Now, 50 names don't serve the purpose. We are lakhs of units, right? Secondly, ultimate responsibility is of the state authority, which means of the district authority. So it is not possible to bypass them, because finally they are answerable if something happens on the ground. In a certain location, if there is a spread, it is the district authorities, the local health authorities and police who will be responsible. So just a central government certification of a particular unit's name may not be enough, but there may be a discussion on this point. We will see what is the possibility on that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. We had Joint Commissioner Pune joined us a while back. He's having some technical issues to join this, but we hope that he joins within some time. Shantanu, what we can do is, if any industry needs updates, only for this crisis period, we can have a group even on WhatsApp to communicate, because there is a lot of time lapse also happening right now in this audio and video both. And then there we can start helping or sharing some videos like Jindal sir said right now, that if there is some good practices we are following, we should share. And we have a group already of Pune industries. We are communicating on that, and that has been of certain value to us, because only food industry related information is getting floated there. If this is a possibility, let's do it through chamber today and take these issues. And we will also mail our entire questionnaire. We'll generate a questionnaire, share to all members. If they want to add anything in that, let us get that done, because not all can communicate here. We will also share one copy with AIFPA to represent it in today evening's meeting with the ministry from MCCI.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Noted, sir.
Okay. I don't want to take valuable time of everyone. Anybody wants to share anything which is more critical, we'll document it. Please.
I think Anandji, a very good idea of having a joint consultation like this. Maybe I can request or suggest you that every member, spends 1 hour to see what the points of, difficulty are, and then you pull them all down, and then you send it to us. And
Yeah.
the earlier you send it, the better, because then we can load it in today's video conferencing. And better to bulletize the point, because in conferencing, there are about 6 senior officials of the ministry along with minister and deputy minister, and therefore, and points are too many. So we have to make them accurate. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's do this step, and maybe in an hour or so, you have both the emails I gave you, and we go ahead, and definitely we will try all our best to resolve the issues of all the industry.
Yeah. Sir, any regional issues anyone have, or anywhere where chamber needs to play some role? Can I know? Shantanu ji, everybody is unmute right now, or how?
No, so they are on mute. So I am requesting them.
Hello.
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 Yes. So I am requesting everybody to put it on chat so I can unmute them.
Yeah, let's do that. If that's an option possible here,
Hello.
the chat will be a very good idea to share. I'm also trying to figure out.
Okay.
Hello, sir. This is Nilesh Lele.
Huh.
I've been in touch with a lot of mango processors in the Konkan belt, and they
Yes.
have raised a lot of concerns in terms of manpower as well as some of the packaging material that they will need.
Hello.
So, sir, I will share the challenges and a short note on it.
Yeah.
That you have provided. Hello.
Yes, Nilesh ji.
Yeah, I said mango processors have shared some concerns which we have compiled and also shared it with the government of Maharashtra. So
Yeah.
I'll also share it with the chamber, Maratha chamber, as well as with
Please. So I also want to add to this because we have a pickling unit, and in pickles it's a raw material receiving time, but we still have not got permission to start operations for pickle, because it is not a essential commodity. So in many cases, in the same plant, there are 2 different products happening, but government has said that no, this you cannot start now, only this you can start, which is important, like mirchi, haldi, dhania.
So we have somebody from Galaxy M30. So they have some query.
Yes.
Let's see.
Somebody has typed the question.
Yeah, Arun Joshi had cited the questions in chat.
Hello. Hello. I just want to complete what you were saying. If you have a problem like one food product is not being allowed in a unit, like you said, pickle or chutney or sauce or anything, please send a mail urgently, immediately now, because this issue was taken up in the last video conference and the ministry assured that such a restriction will not happen, and whether pickle is essential or not essential will not be questioned. So if that is happening still, please send it immediately. It will definitely be put up today.
Okay, great. That's a great help. I will also document. We are sending anyways. We have Rajesh Bhai's questions. We have Arun Joshi and Nilesh Lele, myself. We have few immediate questions which we want to get addressed. We will document them and we'll send them.
Yeah, and maybe if you give me leave, because Mr. Amit Dhanuka and Mr. Akshay Bector, they are calling me for some discussion for maybe today's video conference itself. So
Okay.
if we can complete it little faster, or if I can leave.
Yeah, 1 minute. Shantanu ji, can you unmute Rajesh ji Malpani, please?
Yes, sir.
No, thank you very much, Subodh ji. I am drafting a mail and sending it right across.
Please.
This is AIFPA.COVID or just continued
Just
COVID?
COVID. AIFPA@gmail.com.
Okay.
And one more suggestion. It is better that you, on different issues, maybe different mails come. Not only one mail covers all the issues, because if one unit sends one mail, another unit sends another mail, that is even better.
Okay.
And organize it. Yes.
Thank you
Nilesh
very
ji,
much,
we are
Subodh ji.
waiting for your also inputs, and everyone can do that. Can you share, Shantanu, MCCIA email address, official one, to Jindal sir also and everyone here?
Yes, sir.
On the chat also you mention and verbally you tell.
Yes, sir, I am mentioning on the chat also.
And I will repeat, it is not AIFPA.COVID. It is just AIFPA COVID.
Great.
Okay.
Shantanu
And
J.
when you send the mail, when you send your mail, you put in the CC the emails of the chamber and of your members also, so that when we reply, it goes immediately to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And Shantanu, can you verbally tell our email address at chamber also?
Yes, sir. So our email ID is Shantanu, SHANTANU.
Yeah.
J @MCCIA Pune.com.
It is Shantanu J, correct?
Yes, sir.
At MCCIA.com.
MCCIA Pune.com.
MCCIA Pune.com. Okay. Okay, we will have the further communication done on email, and the group we will form today. Remember, it's a temporary group. We will restrict it only to industry related issues which are for this current crisis only. Once certain things are solved, we will discontinue that group. Otherwise, everybody is definitely welcome to email to Shantanu, so that we will take it up, all the points for chamber's representation to FSSAI, Ministry of Food Processing, and Industries Ministries also. For now, I think we have shared most of it. There are few interesting videos and very interesting notes which are created, that how we can utilize this particular time to do certain business analysis or practices, which also will be shared on the group. So make full use of the material which has been generated at chamber. Thank you very much, everyone.